Alright, it's a new bike day. I never made a video on this, but I had a Cannondale Caddy that I got in August, and I think between now, since then and maybe 2 weeks ago, I did around 4,000 miles on it, and I recently decided, it's not for me. I need something a little faster, a little more responsive, a little more comfortable, and also something a little smaller. My fixed gear, that's a size 58. It's a tiny bit too big. I feel like a 56 would be a lot better, so I went down to a 54 with the Cannondale. Still felt like it was a little too big, so this is actually a 51. It's comfortable, super comfortable. I haven't really ridden it a lot yet. This is my second ride on it. I had to get the seat post fixed because when I bought it, I didn't test out the seat post height and it was seized. So I got it taken out at Spin City Cycles and they put in a new seat post. It's just a tiny bit too high. I'm going to have to lower it in a second, but that's generally how high I like to have my saddle. On all three bikes, I've had it at the same height. Let's do a little spec rundown. So it originally came with $500 Chinelli Ram 2 integrated carbon handlebars. It was fully carbon, stem and handlebar combo. I felt like it was a little too far out for me. I like 80, 70 millimeter stems. That was closer to maybe 110 or 120. It was too far out, and the grifters were a little too low for me. I didn't like it, so I got it swapped out. I'm probably gonna put that on the track back and see how it feels. It was comfortable, but the carbon had way too much flex. So if I got out of the saddle and leaned forward, I could feel it move a little bit. And that was a little sketchy. Yeah, this is a BMC Pro Machine SLC01, fully carbon frame, carbon fork, the wheel stack. Okay, I don't know the exact model number, but these are Dura Ace tubeless ready carbon wheels. I just took it off of tubeless because the guy who sold it to me had time trial tires on there, and in the city, that's gonna suck. He told me he never got a flat, but literally on the first ride, I got a flat in the front, and when I got home, the rear was flat. But I do want to say these are way smoother than the Super Teams that I had. I'm gonna say probably because the hubs are a lot higher quality. They're not generic. It's super buttery. It just flows. It does make you faster. It's more comfortable. It requires less energy to go faster. Which, speaking of, this bike came with a Stages power meter, which is on the other side. I believe it's a left side power meter only. It's not dual sided, so not sure if that's going to affect the accuracy, but so far it does seem pretty accurate. Let me see what this is. I believe this is a 50. Yeah, it's a 5236. I thought it was a 53. I was tired of running big channels on road bikes. Honestly, on road bikes, I feel like 48 is super good. Very good acceleration. Only problem is, on the lower end, you're going to be using the hardest cog a lot, which is really going to put wear on your cassette, especially if you're like a street rider, or you race a lot. So maybe bigger is better because you'll end up in the middle of the cassette, but it's a topic for a more knowledgeable, more professional cyclists other than me. Tires. So I'm running a GP 5000 in the front in 28 and a Specialized turbo, I think it's called like the T2, T5 in the back. Usually I have that in the front, but this bike doesn't really clear 28 mil tires. I think it's because the rims are a little wider. On my other carbon rims, I tried it on this bike and the 28 fit perfectly, but on these rims, it's kind of tight, kind of rubs the fork. I think the wheel needs to be trued a little bit and it'll fit a little better, but right now, it's doing okay. I'm on my way to go get it trued right now. Saddle. Okay. This is a complicated topic. So this is actually a $10 saddle. It is a replica of the Specialized Power with Mimic. I believe that's the women's version. I just bought it to see how comfortable the Specialized would be. This is super comfortable. I am probably going to get the men's version, which is the one that has mirror or whatever. It's expensive, but I heard it's like the most comfortable saddle ever. I'm planning on doing 200-mile rides starting in April and May, so I need something super comfortable. I got the stem. It's kind of ugly, I know, it's not slammed, but I like to have my stem a little bit higher because of how high I like to have my saddle. That's it. Let's see if I can get a couple shots of it. Try to get some close-ups of the frame. Speaking of the frame, I gotta say, I feel like bike design hit its peak in 2015. I believe this is like somewhere between 2009 and 2015. I'm not sure exactly, but they don't make it anymore. They only did, they kind of just stuck with the Team Machine and the Road Machine models, and this one is meant to be a combination of both, I believe. So, it's already fired, man. It's so fast, it's so light. I don't know the exact weight. When I picked it up, I thought it was going to be heavier than my track bike, and it was damn near fun to pick out, which is crazy. So, I hope this video is satisfactory. Oh, it's only been like 6 minutes. I feel like I haven't talked enough, but there's not really that much to say. Oh, it's pretty sick. I feel like it would look really cool with the super teams, given the black, red, and white paint job. Match the wheels, but these Dura Aces are way too sick. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get better hubs from the track bike, and that should solve that problem. And hopefully this year I can start track racing. So we'll see by April how I feel. Feeling a little confident. Could survive maybe 1 round and come in like, I don't know, hopefully top 10. I don't get dusted. But that's it. I will end this video now.